Okay, so welcome to Knockout City. It's a great game. It's still in beta at the moment, so these tips may change, but they're probably not going to. So just sit back, enjoy the video. Okay, so this video is for people of really any skill level. People think they're good at this game, they're probably not. So the first thing I recommend you do, if you haven't already, is do the in-game training or tutorials. They just help you so much. Because there's a lot of stuff you may not know. You may know it all, maybe you're a god, but still, in case you find yourself, like, well, how did I do that in the first place in this video? Just go watch it, it'll just make your life so much easier. So, the first real tip I'm going to give you is turn up your sensitivity, okay? This is not like any shooter you've played before. It's not like COD, it's not like Siege, it's not like Rogue, it's not like any other shooter, Apex, any of that. This is a completely different. It's basically like pure aim assist. However, you have still somewhat what to aim. So what I recommend doing is turning your horizontal sensitivity quite high. Don't turn it up to max because you still want to have a bit of like accuracy in there, but turn it up quite high. Your vertical doesn't matter as much. You're not really looking up and down that much. You are still in this game, don't get me wrong, but make sure that your horizontal is turned up just a bit from the default, which I think is about 7 or something. So, tip number 1, it's a very, very big tip in my opinion, is listen to the in-game audio. I'm going to show you a clip right here, it should be playing, and basically you can see, initially, I've got decent movement, but I'm not sure where he goes. He runs off, and then I just hear him, just at the corner, and I know instantly where he is, and I can just turn, just so quickly, and just kill him. Okay, so what you need to make sure is that right from the start, you are not just picking yourself up in a ball or getting your teammate to pick you up in a ball and throw you as a bomb. I have tried this, it does not work on any of the map. Yet, they are releasing new maps, but on the maps I've tried, all the maps that are currently in rotation, it does not work. It works if you do it a bit into the round, which is valid. Make sure you're hiding behind a wall. Before you do it, so it's safe, because you don't want to be hit with a dodgeball right as you're throwing him, because you obviously can't defend yourself. Which brings me on to my next tip. Use walls to your advantage. I'm going to play a clip right here where you can see the gunfight. The first gunfight, it's a mare. I'm pretty sure I get faked out, which happens to everyone. You probably would complain about, oh, I caught that. You didn't. You probably just got faked out. But you see, I hide behind the wall once my first shot missed, or it might have hit, I'm not sure. But because I'm out of the play, he doesn't know where I am when I'm behind this wall. I could be running around because he doesn't have an active tracker on me. So while I'm behind that wall, first of all, he can't throw the ball at me. Second of all, I'm just making him commit. Because my actual plan was just to tackle him, and hopefully he flies off, I get the ball, I hit him. That was my initial plan. However, I missed a tackle, as you can see in the video, which happens to everyone, but it actually works out in my favour. He also overshoots it. I'm not sure, maybe he thought I was flanking around, which is also a valid strategy, and I just managed to counter and hit him. So use walls to your advantage, hide behind them. It's no fault being a coward. This is in 1s, in 3s it also stands. Use walls while you're waiting for your teammates. You should never really be taking a 1v1 fight in 3s. Obviously, you are going to be having to quite a lot of the time, but ideally, you want to have more people like 2v1. You should never also be in a 2v1 against you. If you are, just don't take the fight. Don't think you're an absolute god. Either hide, if there's only one ball there, just hang on to the ball and just run away from their tackles. Or, yeah, just run away, okay? You should not be engaging in a 2v1 if you can help it. Obviously, if there's a few balls, don't just turn your back, and because you're just going to get pummeled. It's just going to happen. So just play smart, but just don't think you're an absolute god. Because I have teammates who just run in, and they're getting like, what, 0.5 KDs. It's just, no. Okay, so a major 2 tips kind of combined. First of all, is find yourself a team where you're in some sort of call, whether it's Discord or whether you're on Xbox or PS4, you're in some sort of party. Do it. Even if they're trash, still going to be better than playing with randoms, because either those rounds were trash or you don't know what you're doing. I know there has been times where I've tried to roll wanting them to throw me as a bomb. They've just picked me up and just thrown me. Like, they've even thrown me into the void. Just, no, just get yourself with some friends. Not only is it going to be funner, it's going to be better, and you're just going to be win. So just go on to my next point. With friends, it's much more easier to pass. Now, is passing as good as some of the videos are made out? Not really. Unless you're releasing that ball straight away, no. The opponent can still kind of see you've passed it and turn. However, what is good is the overcharge it gives you. You may think you're good at reactions, but if a ball is overcharged and they are close, and they fake you out, or they throw it immediately, and instead of guessing you're actually trying to react, you're not catching that. There's no way of trying to react to that. So remember, if you haven't done training tutorials, which I recommend you do, if you pass the ball to someone and they already have a ball in their hands, it will be returned straight back to you. Even overcharged, I think they call it. Just do it. There's no reason not to do this. You're still having control of the ball, and maybe even if they throw their ball, what they're also going to have is they're going to throw their ball and instantly receive another ball. Their opponent cannot catch two balls, so if they figure out that, oh, I've just got a pass from another ball, and they pummel it right at him, just pass the ball. Like, just do it. Okay, so at the start of the game, not sure really what to do. I'll show a clip of me at the start of the game getting a really good start, and that's just because, first of all, I just played aggressive. You want to play aggressive in this game. There's no point waiting for your opponent to throw the ball. If you play aggressive and you constantly throw balls, if you constantly put on pressure, don't throw a ball, wait for a ball. Like, ideally, you want to throw the two balls as quickly as you can. Like, maybe, okay, this may not be good against better opponents because they could catch first and then catch the second, but it's going to make them panic, and they are most often, like in the clip, going to mess it up. And this was a good opponent. I think it might actually been the first round, but he was a good opponent, and he's just crumbled. I think I just eliminated him within a few seconds. So, two balls throwing, and just be aggressive. Okay, so remember to just do smart plays, or just plays that aren't normal. I know in ones it's happened a few times where the final circle has actually got really small, and we're just running around, and it always shrinks around one ball, is what I've found. So, as long as you get that ball, you don't have to throw that ball away. That ball's not going to respawn. You've got to learn the game. The ball does not respawn unless it either falls into the void or is destroyed by the storm in the ones game. So, if you can use this information, you can basically just give yourself the free win. I'm pretty sure I said final tip for the last one, but the last one, have fun, and remember, this game is still in beta. There may be pro teams coming up with loads of ideas, but play your own way. If you want to improve in some way, do it. If you have groups of friends that really love this game, do it. Figure out callouts. The only callouts you really need, in my opinion, is mid, and then on me or somewhere else, because it's not exactly like Siege. You don't need to know each individual location, but if you want to do it, go for it. It'll probably help you out, because I know countless times I've been trying to search for enemies, and I'm just running around mid, because ideally you want to run around mid, trying to find them. I'm just wasting time. Maybe an enemy's behind me, ready to throw one at my back, and it's just going to go completely wrong. So just get a group of friends and get playing together and learn your chemistry. So hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to do more content on Knockout City, because it is a great game. Apparently £20 or $20 or €20 when it's released, in case you're wondering. It's a bit steep, but if the player base is actually quite good, which hopefully it is because it's an EA game, I'm definitely gonna buy it and hopefully play the ranked game mode and hopefully get to the top with some friends of mine which are also passionate about this game.